what a bioactive peptide isn't. And so I want to make it clear that bioactive peptides are not drugs. Okay. Let me repeat this. They are not drugs. Okay. Bioactive peptides are not chemically synthesized in a lab with synthetic chemical reactants. Drugs have a highly specific one disease, one target mechanism of action. And I would even go so far as to say that really drugs have a one disease, one symptom mechanism of action for the most part, because really most of our drugs are not there to treat, are not designed to treat and cure a disease. They are really there to treat a symptom of a disease. And so drugs are designed to treat a very specific therapeutic outcome, typically, just like I just said, a symptom of a disease. Drugs are not natural and are not taken to improve health and wellness. Okay. So those are things that bioactive peptides are not. Bioactive peptide is natural and it is taken to improve our overall health and wellness. So if we look at the difference, one of the other, probably the third most question, or maybe even the second most important question that I get is, what is the difference between a therapeutic peptide and a bioactive peptide? And we're going to keep this really, really simple. A lot of times I probably get a little bit too technical on this, but I'm going to give you a little bit of information so that you understand that a therapeutic peptide is a synthetic peptide made in a lab. It's typically a drug. I'll add that to that. But bioactive peptides are derived from natural plant and animal protein sources. They're derived from our foods. They're derived from nature. Okay. So one is heavily synthetic. One is derived from nature and natural sources. Okay. So another question that I get consistently is, what research is, by saying that we have significant research supporting the benefits of many of the ingredients that we use to build our products. Okay. And I'll say this also, that when available, one of the things that we have the capability of using, and this has been a tremendous learning experience for me personally, because I've never had this capability, is the ability to utilize AI and machine learning capabilities that some of our supplier partners possess to support the discovery process for some of the new ingredients that we're looking at. And guys, that is a tremendous asset. And I'll tell you what, it's being used in drug discovery. It's being used in discovery of all types of bioactive compounds throughout all levels of our society right now. And it allows us to identify things that we've never had the capabilities of identifying before. And so that AI and machine learning capability is something that I am so excited about it. And the more I learn about it, the more I get to experience it, the more fascinated I become. Excited about that. So another question is, where are the current studies published? And so, a lot of times people just assume that these are published in some little, rag journal somewhere, the tier 3, tier 4 journal, but they're not, guys. Our studies are published in several different tier 1 medical journals. And this is incredible. We have great research behind our products. We have great publications publishing the research. So some of those are the Journal of Nutrition. JN's a really, really big one. We've got Nutrients, which is another very, very popular tier 1 academic research journal. Current Research in Food Science, Vital Therapy Research, the BMJ, British Medical Journal. It's literally the British counterpart to the Journal of the AMA, JAMA, here in the United States. And we've got the Journal of Medicinal Food. And there's several other tier 1 medical journals that our research and our studies are published in. So this isn't some little one-off rag somewhere that, whatever. These are serious tier 1 medical journals, legitimate peer-reviewed scientific journal articles. And so it's really good stuff. So I'd encourage you to go look them up. And so we are very uniquely formulated. Our products are not white label products. We use highly, highly researched ingredients that are scrutinized by multiple teams of scientists. And that's very important, because we want ingredients that have reliable, valid research support behind them. I've got to have something to study. I've got to know what those mechanisms of action are, so that we can go in and we can do the things we need to do with our cofactors and coenzymes and really support and optimize those mechanisms of action. That's what our products are about, is optimizing the function of the human body. These are supplements. How can we supplement our body's natural processes to make them better? And that's what we do. And so we use those reliable ingredients and those functional support ingredients. Our supplier partners, we have partnered with amazing laboratories that have extensive knowledge of whatever bioactive compounds that they are studying. Just understand that when it comes to our products, we have numerous in vitro and in vivo studies utilizing both murine and human models that study the effects of our products. And our formulations team has extensive experience, guys. I get to work. I'm a biochemist. You guys know that. I've told you that 100 times. But I'm a biochemist, a nutritional biochemist, and with extensive manufacturing experience on top of that. I get to work with a team of food scientists, flavor chemists, regular chemists, microbiologists, and all kinds of extensive experience when designing our products. And I just happen to be the guy that's fortunate enough that Justin Prince and Truman Hunt have given me the opportunity to come in and lead this development team and the science team. So do all of our products have bioactive precision peptides? And the answer is no. And let me tell you a little bit, and I've talked a little bit about this in the past. Our formulations philosophy says that whenever possible, the bioactive precision peptide is going to be our foundational ingredient for whatever mechanism of action that we're working with. However, if we can't and do not have access to that, yet we want to come out with another product that can support the physiology of the human body, then we're going to do that. And that's what we've got 4 products that have peptides. We have 2 products that are considered support products. And so our hydrated product and our calm product are essentially support products that did not have a bioactive peptide foundation to them, but they still have an amino acid foundation. So we still stick to our roots and our philosophy of using bioactive peptides. And when we can't do that, we're going to use amino acids and even proteins so that we continue to support those, basically those amino acid peptide based mechanisms of actions in our body. Okay. So let me be really clear. 4 products do: our fit, our lean, our focused, our energized, and 2 products do not have bioactive peptides. They have amino acids and they are support products, and that is calm and hydrated. Okay. So another question that I get quite frequently is, where do we make our products? And I'm going to answer that by not telling you specifically where we make our products, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Pure Promise. And so Make Wellness products are manufactured in the United States in an NSF certified manufacturing facilities using ingredients that are sourced around the world. Okay. And our products are currently undergoing NSF certification, which will give us an independent third party confirming the potency and purity of every product that we produce. So we are in the process. That is a process. It takes some batches of product of each product in order to go through that process and pass that certification. But that certification process is ongoing currently. It's one of the first things that we did. It was why it was so important for us to have NSF certified facilities, because we want our products to be NSF certified as well. We want that validation for our products. Okay. So a couple of other things about our Pure Promise. We have extensive in-process and finished goods product testing, also incoming raw material testing as well. That all occurs prior to releasing our products to the public. And once those finished goods product, once we get those tests back, they're analyzed, and we make sure that everything complies, everything passes what our standards are, then we will release the product to you. And so that NSF third-party certification, again, I cannot tell you how important that is. But and then one final thing you need to know about our manufacturing partners, and you got to just always remember, I got 33 years in manufacturing products. Okay. Yes, I was involved in formulations, but I was a CEO of 4 different companies, everything from a prescription drug manufacturing pharmaceutical company to dietary supplement, nutraceutical, and medical foods companies as well. And so I know every aspect of manufacturing. And when we go in and interview a manufacturing partner, that manufacturing partner has to possess levels of expertise, not just at management, not just at development, not just in the quality department, but I am really interested in what level of expertise that our partners have at the manufacturing level. Because guys, let me tell you something, a machine goes down, you better have a maintenance team that can get that machine back up. You have something break down, you have electrical issues, you better have an electrician on staff. You better have mechanics on staff. You better have the expertise that you need to be able to run a legitimate manufacturing company. And if you don't, you're never going to pass our manufacturing validation testing for you as a manufacturer. And so that's very important. I want our affiliates and I want our customers to understand that we spend a lot of time auditing our facilities and making sure that that manufacturing expertise is there. Otherwise, they won't manufacture for us. And so, so one final thing I want to point you guys to, and you should be able to find it on the hub, is we are dedicated to making and building clean products. Let me tell you something. I refuse, absolutely 100% refuse to put sucralose in my body. Now, there's a story behind that, and it's a serious story, and it's a story that actually ended up, having me hauled to the emergency room 2 different times because of sucralose. And so, ever since then, I have refused to put 1 single microgram of sucralose or artificial sweetener in my body. I will not do it. And so, I have worked with our team, with Bob Finnegan, with Truman, with Justin. Our entire team got together and we said, okay, what are we going to put in our products? But more importantly, what are we not going to put in our products? And it's incredibly important for us. And we built this list of things that we will not ever use in our products. And I would invite you to go to the website, pull up our clean slate philosophy, look at that. And I think you're going to be really, really pleased. Now, that's a living document. There are going to be other things that I can promise you as more and more research comes out. We're going to add things to that document as well. And so that's our commitment to you, that our products are going to be clean and they're going to be healthy and they're going to be safe and they're going to be functional. And so that's all part of our pure promise. Point out is that our research will focus on finding and detailing and figuring out those critical factors that can be modified with supplements and lifestyle changes that can optimize the 4 pillars of health. And so everything we do, we kind of build our entire product philosophy, our usage, our lifestyle, our behavior modification, all the things that we educate. You'll hear me say it time and time and time again, the 4 pillars of health. And if we pay attention to those 4 pillars of health, understanding that supplements are a component of those 4 pillars, we are going to have some of the most healthy, successful, amazing affiliates and customers that we have ever experienced in our lifetimes. And it's going to be a great thing. And that we are truly on the cusp of unlocking the true potential of nature. And so I'll close it out with that tonight. And I hope you guys had a great learning session.